Hey, hey! Welcome to Fun Swedish. If you go by public transportation in Sweden and listen to how Swedish people talk on the phone, then you will hear these 10 expressions and words for sure. Imagine a scenario. You're sitting on a train, eavesdropping on a phone conversation between a Swede and another Swede. The Swede on the train will probably pick up the phone call and answer hej. And if they don't answer hey, they might say hejsan or tja or tjena. All of these phrases basically means hi. And if you want to know more about different ways to say hi in Swedish, you can check out this video we made about it before. And then maybe the other Swede on the other side of the phone might ask this phrase. Kan du prata? Can you talk? And the Swede on the train will probably respond by saying ja. Ja is the lazy and most common way of saying yes in Swedish. So, the Swedish word for yes is actually ja, but very few people say this, at least when they speak. They will say more like ja instead. And then maybe the Swede making the phone call notice that his friend is not at home, so he might ask this phrase. Var är du? Where are you? And the Swede will probably answer på tåget, on the train. But when the Swede was about to say this, the train entered a place with a bad connection, so the friend didn't catch what he said. And he might say va? Va is the shorter version of vad sa du, which basically means what did you say? I know that some people react to this va because it sounds like you're saying what, but it's actually not so rude in Swedish. It's just a way to say, excuse me, what did you say? Va? And this Swede on the train might probably say something like, hör du mig? Do you hear me? And then maybe some minutes later an explanation will come. Förlåt, samtalet bröts. Jag är på tåget. Sorry, the phone call was cut off. I'm on the train. And then they will probably go back talking on the phone as if nothing had happened. Other expressions and words you will hear during the conversation is jag vet inte. I don't know. You're gonna hear this because I don't know, jag vet inte, is the most common sentence in Swedish. So I'm sure you're gonna hear this sooner or later in a conversation. Another word that we love to say in conversations is precis. Precis means precise, but we use it more like the English actually, or yes, that's correct, we're confirming something. Exactly. Precis. So again, this precis is used when you're confirming something or agreeing on something. And you're gonna notice this very nasal E when we say precis, especially if you have the Stockholm accent like I do. You might also hear the expression eller hur? We use this a lot when we are agreeing on what the other person is saying. It works a little bit like the English, right? And finally, after the Swede kind of realizes that he had been talking out loud for a long time and perhaps is annoying a bit the other passengers, he might say to his friend, Vi hörs senare. HEJDÅ. A very nice and kindly way of ending a conversation. It basically means let's hear from each other later, but in English you will maybe translate to let's talk later or let's keep in touch later. Goodbye. So, that was a little bit an example of a quite common conversation on the phone between two Swedes. Have you ever picked up any special words that Swedes say a lot when they talk to other Swedes? Let us know in the comment section below. And before you go, don't forget to put a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. HEJDÅ, vi hörs senare!